This is the actual MSI GP70 laptop for sale on eBay in February of 2017. The GP70 2PE Leopard is a 17.3-inch gaming laptop from MSI, and we're here today to talk to Tiffany about it. It includes everything ready to use right out of the box, correct?
Yes, it includes the laptop, power supply, original box and packing material, and even the manual.
And what about the hardware? What kind of power does it have?
Well, the laptop features an Intel Core i7-4170HQ, which is a fast quad-core processor clocked at 3.5 GHz, 16 GB of RAM, a 17.3-inch LCD display with full resolution of 1920 by 1080 Full HD, a fast 256 GB MSATA SSD drive that allows Windows to load in under 25 seconds, and a 1 TB 7200 RPM mechanical drive to store all your data. For the graphics card, we have an NVIDIA GeForce GT 840M with 2 GB of DDR3 video memory. For wireless connectivity, we have an Intel dual-band wireless AC3160 with Bluetooth 4.0. And for the Ethernet port, we have a killer Qualcomm E2200. Plus, you get cool features like Matrix display, audio boost, supercharger, cooler boost, and even Sound Blaster Cinema.
Wow, sounds like they included everything. So what about the operating system, and how heavy is it with all that hardware and the big screen?
They did. This laptop runs Windows 10 Professional. It weighs 6.5 pounds and measures 1.6 inches thick, which is fairly light for a 17.3-inch gaming laptop.
And can you walk us through the ports?
Let's start with the left side of the laptop. We have a Kensington security lock, AC charging port, exhaust port for your fan, full-size HDMI output, 2 USB 3.0 ports, gold-plated microphone and headset inputs, and your SD card reader. On your right side of your laptop, first your killer Qualcomm E2200 Ethernet port, VGA port, USB 2.0 port, DVD drive, and your second USB 2.0 port.
So 4 total USB ports, both SVGA and HDMI. That's a lot of options.
And in the inside of the laptop, on the top of the keyboard, are a row of buttons you'll see on most MSI laptops. They include the eject button, display on and off button, airplane mode, cooler boost, that increases your fan speed to max, Wi-Fi on and off button, G-panel button, which launches your application that displays your system performance.
So that row of buttons is MSI's special touch. I've seen that in previous versions as well.
Yes. It also features a 17.3-inch LCD display with a resolution of 1920 by 1080 and an anti-glare coating to help reduce glare. The color accuracy and brightness are very good on the screen, surpassing design and editing standards. It has 2 speakers on top of the keyboard, powered by Sound Blaster Cinema. The keyboard is a SteelSeries full size with a number pad, however the keyboard is not backlit. It features an Elon trackpad with multiple touch gestures and 2-finger strolling.
Well, how does it really perform? It's an i7 quad-core from the 4th generations of Intel processors, right?
Yes, the processor is a 4170 HQ quad-core i7 with top speeds for up to 3.5 GHz. The CPU benchmark scores on this processor are top-rated for most demanding requirements of gaming and editing. And the graphics card on this laptop is an NVIDIA GeForce 840M with 2 GB of DDR3 memory. During our test with Battlefield 1, we were able to get 35 to 45 frames per second at a full HD 1080p.
Wow, that's faster than my 1st generation Alienware at home is.
Yeah, sorry, but it's actually much faster. The storage space includes 2 drive spots. First is the very fast MSATA SSD 256 GB drive that loads Windows 10 so fast. Then for the storage, you'll have a 7200 RPM 1 TB drive. So, in my computer, you'll see these 3 drives. Your DVD/CD burner, a 256 GB fast SSD, and a 1 TB or 1000 GB drive for a total of a 1.2 TB of total space.
But what about heat? You know, that's always been a problem for me in the past, and I know it's a big feature of the newer generation CPUs is the lower running temperatures.
The laptop runs very cool even without using the cooler mode. After about an hour of Battlefield 1, the GPU max temperature was actually only 91 degrees, which is really low considering the demand and the length of time we tested. So you won't need to worry about this laptop running hot.
How hard is it to upgrade or access the inside on this model?
MSI made it really easy to work on the laptop that includes an M-SATA port, RAM and hard drive bay, all easily accessible under the bottom panel. It also features a fairly small battery with an idle time of 3 hours, about 1 hour during gaming.
I really like those new M-SATA ports. It's nice to see drives getting faster and smaller at the same time. But what about that logo? You know, I've always loved MSI's logo. It reminds me of an Italian sports car.
Yeah. Sure, let's take a look at that top of the case and enjoy that nice finish in that dragon badge. Signifying this laptop as one of MSI's G-Series gaming laptops. You know, we do have an optional upgrade available at the end of the sale. We'll just add it to your invoice if you're interested. If you like, we can upgrade the size of the fast M-SATA drive from the 256GB to the 512GB for an additional $75.
And what about returns and shipping? You know, all that stuff makes me really nervous online.
It will include a 14-day return for any reason and limited phone and email support during that time. You get exactly what you expected, well packaged and fast. And all backed by a seller who takes pride in their product with 100% feedback and a 14-day return policy.
Okay, well, I feel better already. Well, thank you for taking the time with us today, and for those at home watching.
No, thank you, and happy bidding.
Hi gamers, welcome here. I'm Katrina, I'm the teacher of this class. Do you know how to enjoy games? Today, I'll teach you how. First, sound. Then, the extreme performance to see more amazing visual details. Bringing games to life with dynamic and very interactive environment. Do you understand? I guess no. I'll show you more. Hi gamers, I'm Katrina.
Okay, rolling. Sorry.